On dealing with all of this food shock, Dr. Lee Vineker says that it's not only what you eat, but where you get what you eat. And that's the trouble, right, Doctor? We don't know the origin of a lot of this stuff. But a lot of people, for example, on ice cream are being overly cautious and saying, I'm just not going to eat it, period. What do you say to that?
Well, when it's hard to clear Listeria because it lives in refrigeration, and so it's hard to decontaminate. And what happens is things get distributed all over the United States from one center to another. It's really more of a problem in the elderly, people that might have some immune problem, pregnant women. But to the point where, you know, hot dogs, besides dairy, it can be in hot dogs, prepared meats. And if you are a high-risk person, you should actually make sure that you heat these things. Now, it's kind of strange to heat cold cuts since they're called cold cuts. But really, you should watch it if you're a high-risk person. What makes Listeria so stubborn to dealing with it? I mean, even in ice cream, you'd think that something would be frozen, and that alone would kill it, but it's quite the opposite. What right. It's a very hardy bacteria. It lives in the soil. It survives winter, so it can survive refrigeration and freezing. And, you know, it mostly causes, for most healthy people, just a mild food poisoning type thing, like a little bit of diarrhea and stomach upset. But if you have an immune problem, it can be more serious. So now, obviously, something like the avian flu or the bird flu, I mean, that's a whole nother beast, right? And that explain what the dangers are there. Well, right. So Listeria is a bacteria. The avian flu is a virus. It's spreading to all these states because migratory birds are also getting it and passing it on. This is considered a high pathogenic one, but mostly for the birds. It hasn't caused any illness. Now, the Asian one, which is the N1, H5N1, that's been more responsible for illnesses in humans. But so far, most of it is the people that have contact with the live bird, and you can't really get it from eating it. Viruses have to live in a live host, so it's dealing with the poultry, the chicken, the turkeys while they're alive. So, all right, Doctor, thank you. You always have a very calming influence on when this kind of stuff happens, and I appreciate